Welcome to my LP of Pokemon Gold version Virtual Console. This episode we're exploring Goldenrod City, essentially. Yeah. Oh? Looks like that egg we got back in Violet City is hatching. Say hello to Togepi. Nah. I want to check his stats. Maybe it's a girl, who knows? Yeah, it's a girl. Okay, cool. Girl Togepi, yay! Growl and Charm, no attacking moves. She's in the same boat as Slowpoke, I guess. Actually, the defense is really good for a newly hatched Pokemon. Yeah, but then you was discovered. Might as well participate in that then. Interesting proposal. What's available to buy? Okay, so some standard medicines for the time being. Ooh, there's some revives now, apparently. Get full heals. Oh yeah, that reminds me, since the egg hatched, you should probably call Professor Elm. Not exactly an ability. There's like an entire forest of caves and like 5 different routes and like 3 whole cities kind of in the way. There is a shortcut, but it's being blocked off by a weird tree that may or may not be a Pokemon. So we're gonna have to wait on that. Of course. Good for you. I always like prize Pokemon. Prize Pokemon always feels special to me. Pokemon that are given to you as like a reward for completing a challenge or a minigame. Or just for completing a side quest. They always feel very special in comparison to the rest of their species. X items that I pretty much almost never use. Vitamins, training vitamins. Not as useful in this game as they are in others. Oh yeah, there are definitely plenty of others. After talking to this particular NPC, you unlock Mystery Gift. Mystery Gift is a feature that was only usable when this game was on the Game Boy and Game Boy Color. Basically, the Game Boy Color, the original console this game was on, before it released the 3DS and Virtual Console, basically had an infrared scanner to it. You would scan, well, infrared codes either on another Game Boy or on a little device called a Pocket Pikachu, and you would basically get items from it. The items would either be bag items or decorations for your character's bedroom, which you would decorate kind of like a secret base in Gen 3, essentially. Element with a little bit less freedom of where to put the items, but still. Despite the fact that the 3DS does in fact actually have an infrared scanner on it, strangely, this virtual console copies of Pokemon Silver, Pokemon Gold, and Pokemon Crystal don't actually use this. So Mystery Gift is useless here. You can't use it. I don't have a Drowsy on me, however, I'm willing to catch one and give it to this guy. That's interesting. Okay, Thunder Punch, that's Fire Punch, of course, that's Ice Punch, I think that's Headbutt, yeah, that's definitely Headbutt. I'm buying this one. And on certain days, Lady NPC will be right there on that side of the desk. Basically, she'll check your Pokemon's friendship. If your Pokemon has near max friendship, she'll give you a TM that teaches your Pokemon move or turn. A move that gets more powerful the higher your Pokemon's friendship is. If your Pokemon has basically no friendship at all, then she will give you the TM for frustration. A move that basically becomes more powerful the lower your Pokemon's friendship is. Sure. This phone number is actually particularly useful because if your box gets full, because in this game, if your box gets full and you try to catch a Pokemon, you can't catch it because there's not enough room in your box. So you have to actively change which box you're currently using. Using this number basically tells you whenever your box is full. trainers. That sounds simple enough. Trying to cheat at gambling, huh? Oh, it's a poison type. Slowpoke might actually stand a chance. Except he doesn't know any psychic moves. Alright. I doubt it's going to do that as much damage as I want. Yeah, Ember just it does more damage. Ah, neat poison. Yep. I'm gonna cure them with that poison though. Gonna wait for this trainer to notice me. Haircut raises friendship, so unless your Pokemon's pack in return, it did not make them more powerful. Ooh. Not every day you see an NPC actually using an HM move. Yep, that's true. Coin case. Now we can gamble. So yeah, these little vendor spots here. I don't know what days of the week they appear on, but they're only open during certain days of the week. The person here will basically sell you selling items like nuggets, stardust, star piece, that kind of thing, for prices lower than what they sell at. So what you do is you buy it here, then go to the department store next door, sell that, and you get a little bit of extra money from it. This person here are the Haircut brothers. Sometimes it'll be this guy here, sometimes it'll be one in that chair there. One's the younger one, one's the older one. The older one is the one who increases your Pokemon's friendship more than the younger one. Either way though, you pay them money and they basically increase your Pokemon's friendship by giving them a haircut. The person here is supposed to be an elderly lady who sells herbal medicines. Herbal medicines are basically your standard healing items. Your full heals, your revives, your potions and whatnot. But unlike those items, instead of increasing your Pokemon's friendship, they decrease your Pokemon's friendship because they taste horribly bitter. Look at this guy, the older one. Sure. Give a haircut to the Pokemon that doesn't even have hair. I want to say battling these two trainers. There's a point in the game where, because there's actually a point in the game where you have to go through that path. There's just a locked door at the end. And I want to save these two trainers to make them part of that. And you have to go through a huge gauntlet trainers to get through there. And I want to make these two part of that gauntlet. I want to make these two trainers part of that gauntlet. Oh, so that's this guy's coin case, okay. Yeah. Sure, I'll buy 50 coins. Sweet. And that's how you get hooked. I don't know what any of these TMs are, and my goodness, they are expensive. Dang, I wouldn't mind a Dratini or an Ekans from this. Oh, there's two little mini games here. The first one here is card flip. You get a random card and you have to guess which one it is. You can also guess on vertical halves, and you can also guess horizontal thirds, or single row thirds, or just an individual one. The lower your odds are of guessing it correctly, the higher the payout is if you get it correct. Well, since they took a card on that side, that means the chances of it being on this side is higher. But of course, probability doesn't exactly guarantee that result. I'm probably not gonna get this one right at all. Yeah, I figured. Surprisingly, it should be a 3 though. Okay, that one surprised me. But you run out of cards, and you continue playing. The whole thing resets. Yeah. And the other one here is slot machines. Pretty simple. Yeah, sometimes you get special little effects like that throughout the slot machines. We saw 2 out of the 3 that can happen. There's one other one that can happen that I kind of want to show off here. I'm not sure if it's actually going to happen. Okay, it looks like the little effect that I'm wanting to see is not going to happen. But sometimes what looks like a little boulder will actually like drop down. Will drop down and bounce off the screen, off the little text box, and cause the slots to roll down a little bit further than it originally landed. Well, I got just under 200 coins. Hope that's enough to afford an Ekans. No. I need like 500 more. Okay. Okay, that's neat. Nope. Of course, my Pokemon only really have one ID number at the moment. Two, actually, because it's Rocky. Yep. Yes. It's like a GPS or something like that. Nidorina is only female, yes. No, he uses apricorns, not apric. Spelled with a C. In this game, yes. There are some games where he does. There's a difference. The name Mary and the name Marie are two different names. The name of the co-host is Mary, not Marie. And now our Pokegear is basically a Johto radio as well. I think we should check that out right away. See what kind of radio channels we got. Yep, Professor Oak's Pokemon Talk. The entire idea behind this channel is that they're basically telling you where certain Pokemon that you haven't found in your Pokedex yet are located. It's basically there to help you catch more Pokemon. For the Pokemon Music channel, on certain types of the day, it'll play one of two songs depending on the day of the week it is. Here they're playing Pokemon March, which increases your encounter chance, so you're more likely to run into wild Pokemon. On other days, they'll play the Pokemon Lullaby, which lowers your chances of encountering Pokemon. Then you get the Lucky Channel, which tells you what ID number your Pokemon needs to have to win the lottery. There's also a few special radio stations you can actually gain access to at certain points in the story or in certain locations. Those will be important for later. Noob NPC. Thanks. Jiggly. Jigglypuff is so jiggly apparently. The hottest show in the air. People really like Professor Oak apparently. Or do you just have a thing for pink hair? Maybe it's just security protocols. Or maybe just scared of the Team Rocket dude standing right outside the building. Well, I'll probably find it. Yeah, he hasn't really gotten into many battles. Until he basically learns confusion, probably going to be quite slow at learning how to battle. Probably hence his name. Ooh, I like the bikes here. Sure. Bicycles are nice. I like them. Train tracks. Ooh, that sounds nifty. Like, I haven't nicknamed any of these guys, but Basically, this guy allows you to give a nickname to a Pokemon you haven't nicknamed or change the nickname of a Pokemon that you caught. However, there is a catch. If your Pokemon was obtained, if your Pokemon has a different OT or came from a different game, he will refuse to change its nickname or give it a nickname. And when that happens, they use a special move called Struggle. Essentially a typeless move that does recoil damage. Technically it's normal type, but it hits ghost types, so sure, I'll think of that on the way out. I doubt it. I'm gonna see what this mail says. Useful to know. Yeah, huh? Those seem like a rather interesting Pokemon. Anyways. Until next time, everyone. Gotcha!